Unpacking Gender Season 1? Well, it's over. Let's recap, shall we? In this season, we unpack the discourse of trans-exclusionary feminists, TERFs, if you will.
Surprisingly, they seem to be not one, but several types of TERFs, that all possess contradictory beliefs and theoretical discourse, yet form anti-gender and anti-trans coalitions. This leads House to differentiate between three types of TERFs: state feminism, differential feminism, and finally, political lesbians. When forming coalition, they resemble the Hydra monster,
a creature with movable heads that go in different directions, apparently operating independently from each other, feeding in contradictory ideological sources, but which are part of the same animal, that as a whole moves in the same direction and is highly adaptable to context. Scary, right? And their shared traits really are just a strong taste for gender panics and the instrumentalization of fear of others to serve their political interest. In fact, one may even say that their discourse mirrors larger classic right-wing populist appeals, namely, it's us against them.
The question then is, what defines us? And for political lesbians, it's simply menstruations and the ability to bleed. Their belief is that it's about being born without a penis and growing up, being able to bleed, knowing what it feels like to sneeze and feel your tampon come out, and knowing what oppression is like.
Is this bitch for real? I've had it officially!
Yeah, tampons would have probably wished to stay out of that one because this statement is full of contradictions. And this is because trans women can also suffer from patriarchal injunctions, sexism, gender-based violence, and can also identify as lesbians because gender is not about sexual orientation. Unfortunately, that type of lies is being witnessed through very violent campaigns, most notably in France and in Italy, for example. This is why we unpacked two papers, one from Fassin and another one from Lauro, about the situation in both of those countries. And these two papers seem to mirror each other and show that for both countries we find heavy media campaigns, anti-gender lobbying towards ministries and governments, instrumentalization of pseudoscience, instrumentalization of feminism, strong gender panics, and the instrumentalization of parenthood and parents' concerns. And last but not least, a refusal to recognize the existence of trans children as if they were just the results of fashionable trend. Yet, as emphasized by Paul B. Preciado, they were and they are trans children. And this was like that way before what TERFs call an epidemic of transgenders. And in light of these papers, clearly it is absolutely urgent to act, protect trans lives by fighting TERFness. Because the danger is that those campaigns could become policymakings if we do not act.
Des sorcières, il y en a encore des vraies en France.
You tried to make us all gay.
No.
No, that's a kind of a very chauvinistic question.
Le corps est politique, le privé est politique.
Sauvons le clitoris planétaire.